Hello. So, I haven't made a video for quite a few days, a week, over a week now. I've been a bit busy, the chemotherapy, I've been busy at work, making bread. A lot of you don't know that about me. But I make bread at night, and it's pretty hard work, but I like it. And it pays the bills. I make rye, a type of sourdough, and a multigrain bread. So I've also been practicing Deantown a bit. Not really Deantown so much. I just it still doesn't appeal to me as a piece of music, really, to be quite honest with you. I understand that it's difficult, you know, it's got some very difficult parts in it, but it just doesn't move in the same way that Deantown does. And to be quite honest, I think that Deantown is an excellent study piece for bass guitar. It has the intro with the 16ths. There's, what is it, 24 bars or more? 36 bars of playing 16ths at 110 beats a minute. So I want a more bridgy sound, like a jazz bass. So turn that one off. There you go, jazz bass-ish sound. Roll off a bit more tone for that. So, yeah, starting off with those 16ths. 24 bars of 16ths. Funny thing is, when I'm not going with a click track or a backing track, I'm much more relaxed when I'm playing this. Now, the part where I struggled my first big battle, there's quite a few places in Deantown that are specific parts and aspects of it that just throw me completely. And one of them is these 16ths. And the first part of that is changing from the F sharp to the octave. Okay, so that switch there, skipping the string, I always miss one of the notes. Okay, that's really slow. But if I go at proper speed, about 110 beats a minute, you see, I just miss one. I can't get it fast enough. So I suppose this is another thing where it's just a thing of slowing down and trying to develop the right technique to skip. Now you'll notice my thumb is hanging over the top, but I'm muting with my thumb. Okay, so I'm alright here, but it starts wearing my hand out a little bit. See, so already my right hand has gone tense before I hit the solo. So, relax the hand again. Now, I don't know whether that's just down to me not practicing for like 4 hours or 8 hours a day, because I don't. I mean, I probably practice a half an hour a day or something like that on average. Maybe on weekends, a couple of hours. But I don't know whether that's also to do with the chemotherapy and the myeloma in general, fatigue, etc. So then I'm coming into the solo with my hands already burnt out. Now that's the note that I always miss first of all when I go into the solo. It's difficult to throw onto the, what is that, C sharp. To throw my pinky over onto that C sharp straight after. Plus also bearing in mind I've got 5 strings on here, so I've got to try and mute this lot at the same time, which I'm not doing right now, so you'll just have to excuse my B string ringing out a bit. I can mute it with resting my thumb on the E string and then kind of pulling over and touching the B string. Not too good with the floating thumb thing, really. So yeah. I mean, that's probably about 60 beats a minute. Like. Okay, third or fourth part that I struggle with is this. Somebody in the comments mentioned the other day, I apologize for not remembering your name, but thank you for the comment. I'm better off playing up here. Which, yeah, maybe I am, because it's the same position. I'll be holding the same position. As opposed to... So this is that's how I've been doing it. And it's difficult. So maybe this. See, there's another part there. It should probably really be. So I'm taking lots of shortcuts everywhere I'm going. I think this is a shortcut that I suffer with. So let's go from the beginning of the solo again. You see, okay. Yeah, so it's those specific parts that I've really got to work on. And I think I look at that as more of a long-term project, really. So, you know, this is where I'm at with Deantown. I'm sure I'll progress a little bit over the next 6 months. Anyway, that brings me to my next subject, which is this bass guitar. I mentioned on the last time I made a video about this. If I have both of these volume pots up full, it's basically more or less like a sort of Music Man Stingray type sound, except without the active circuitry. Problem with using this now for slap is that these two strings here are already quite a lot more dead than the other ones, because I have dirty fingers, which, well, I don't actually. I do try and keep my fingers clean, but using the strings as a thumb rest so much, you just tend to have more contact on these two strings and they go dead quickly, which is not a problem. Not usually a problem, unless you're playing slap. So yeah, so you got this kind of Music Man kind of sound. Now if I split the pickup and I turn the volume down on one side, which I've actually just turned the volume down on the neck side, I think, you get a slightly different tone. So you got the full humbucker, which is like the Music Man type style. Now if I turn down the neck side, now I've just got the bridge side as a single coil. Bridge side, single coil. Full humbucker. Bridge style, single coil again. Or neck side, single coil. Bridge. Neck, which kind of has a slightly P-bass quality to it, I think. Yeah, so that's like a more neck style single coil, probably similar to a neck style jazz bass neck style neck pickup, but a bit thinner sounding. But I like the humbucker So when you start rolling off the tone, I mean, that's with both of the tones rolled off completely. That's just too much. Would be nice to have a bass and a treble as active circuitry. Just put some kind of active thing in there and put treble and bass, high and low, whatever. But on the single coil setting, like with it as a sort of jazz bass type of sound, I like the tone. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a bit more of an understanding of how the controls are working on this bass, and I'm still liking it. See, I like that. It's just got a nice bit of bite. That's the bridge side single coil. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty cool. Also, I'd just like to say thanks very much to CJ for coming and replacing the alternator on my car yesterday. Now I have a car again, so thanks for that. And also, he brought this along for me to have a little tinker with. It's I think it's a Mexican Strat, Fender Strat, and it's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I love this guitar with its yellowy pots and its kind of faded creamy color. It's beautiful. It's, yeah, really cool. If only I could play. Anyway, yeah, beautiful guitar. So thank you very much, CJ, for loaning me this guitar. Don't ever expect to get it back again. And that's really all I've got for you for now. And do me a favour, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't really do anything for you, but it doesn't hurt you anything at all. And if you like bass guitar, you might like watching some of my videos. I've got a break from my chemotherapy this week, so maybe I will make another video during the course of the week, which will probably be more of a jam thing, where I'll get the drum kit out and have a wee jam with this IYV bass and the Fender Strat. Could be fun. I don't know what song I might do, but I feel like I want to do a cover of something and I don't know what. Any suggestions? I don't know, we'll see what we come up with. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and have a nice weekend. Thanks, bye.